Also developing out of Boston, more than 60 members of a national gang with major ties to the Western Mass area charged in what the FBI's Boston division calls their biggest gang bust in history.
Well, officials with the U.S. Attorney's Office say Operation Thrown Down was designed to capture those in leadership roles for the Massachusetts branch of the Latin Kings.
And the suspect right at the top of their list, a man from Springfield.
Western Mass News reporter Audrey Russo joins us in the studio with more. Audrey?
Law enforcement says 40-year-old Michael Cacciatelli of Springfield was arrested this morning. They say he orchestrated murders, drug and gun distribution as the East Coast overseer of the Latin Kings.
Under the calculating leadership of Michael Cacciatelli, a 40-year-old Italian man from Springfield with blood ties to the Genovese crime family, the Latin Kings and Queens adopted a level of structure and order that's traditionally used by the mafia.
The FBI's Boston division and the U.S. Attorney's Office say Michael Cacciatelli helped fortify the East Coast division of the Latin Kings.
Cacciatelli ordered Latin Kings members to aggressively increase gang influence in Massachusetts and along the East Coast, including ordering the murder of those who questioned his authority and authorizing various levels of violence against anyone cooperating with law enforcement.
Fitting with the gang's name, officials say Cacciatelli's influence was as powerful as royalty.
Up until a few hours ago, he reigned over 14 states from Massachusetts down to Florida.
Officials say the Springfield man was arrested in his home Thursday morning, facing charges along with more than 60 leadership-level members of the gang throughout Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, and New Jersey. In the process, they say, saving lives.
Ultimately, during this investigation, federal agents were able to intervene and prevent at least 8 murders from happening.
According to the FBI, Operation Thrown Down was a 4-year law enforcement coup d'etat to overthrow the Latin King dynasty, resulting in the seizure of drugs, vehicles, cash, and illegal weapons, too. However, officials say they're prepared for any would-be successors trying to take Cacciatelli's place.
While today's arrests strike at the core of this organization, the inclination of gang members to use firearms to protect their drug profits and settle scores requires constant vigilance.
This is not the first time Cacciatelli has faced federal crimes related to gang activity. Coming up on Western Mass News at 6, we'll have more on his previous charges and on the other suspects from Springfield charged in Operation Thrown Down. We'll also have more on how FBI agents say they infiltrated the Latin King organization. Live in studio, Audrey Russo for Western Mass News.